Alright. Sorry about that stream. There was a... I guess I ended up downloading a game and it interfered with everything. So we should be up and running again. So those of you that were watching, I do apologize. Hopefully you are back in. Let's see. Wait, why ain't my shit working now? No, I'm just fat fingering every fucking chance I get. Alright. Let's continue. Sorry that you guys had to
world's justice, Master Genryusai.
Come back to...
Don't you ever listen? I told you, there is nothing to discuss. Are you ready? All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Jaka!
How long has it been since I last saw him like this? How long has it been since I felt this fear? Like the weight of the deep sea pressing down upon me. This sublime, transcendent spiritual pressure, even in its Shikai state. This heat that scorches the heavens and consumes even the clouds. That blade that turns everything before it to ash. That most terrible and most incredible of Zanpakuto. The oldest and greatest of them all. It is Ryujin Jaka.
What are you waiting for? Go on now. Release your swords. You wouldn't
like
want to
a
be turned
fire
to ash
blade tip
without
through
even
the
at least
sword
trying
itself.
to put up a fight.
It seems we have no choice. Shall we, Ukitake?
I will. All waves, rise now and become my shield! Lightning, strike now and become my blade! Sogyo no Kotowari!
I always loved his
When the flower
Shikai.
wind rages, the flower god roars. When the wind of heaven rages, the god of the underworld sneers. Katen Kyokotsu.
Sogyo no Kotowari, Katen Kyokotsu, both two-bladed Zanpakuto. There are only two of their kind that exist in the entirety of the Soul Society.
For now,
It is a
until
truly
Thousand
magnificent
Blood Arc.
sight indeed. You two haven't changed one little bit.
Thank you.
So, are you ready?
Anytime.
Full throttle right from the start, eh? Well, it seems you're as relentless as ever, old man Yama.
Well, should I go easy on you then?
Oh, please. You praise me too much. But I'm honored. Shall we go one-on-one, old man Yama?
Wait, Shunsui, you can't mean to...
Don't worry, Jushiro. I have no intention of dying here. If it gets really dangerous, you'll be there to back me up anyway.
Jeez, Shunsui, you can be so unreasonable.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm probably gonna lose a good couple of these. It is.
Calm now, old man Yama. Won't you just calm down and listen to reason?
Quiet, rascal. You should already be aware that I'm no weakling. I am not someone you can defeat while engaging in needless dialogue.
You're as stubborn as ever.
Can we call this off?
Dodge this. Oh. Here I come.
It's me again. I don't want to fight.
Just
See. kill you then.
Such strength! Now, let's go!
I don't want to fight.
Judged you!
Oh, I see.
Judged you!
Is there no other way? I'll let you off with a warning. Don't you want to win? I'll give you a second.
The counterattack begins!
Very nice. You can please just kill him. I don't want to fight.
Oh wow, I actually did this without having any of my life points broken.
Yeah. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
How can this be?
Huh. Even after all this, I don't really feel like I can win.
Get
Run away.
back here, you rascals. That's it. It's over.
Watch out! Get out of there, Shunsui!
Bathe in the flames of Ryujin Jaka as you rue and lament all of your misdeeds.
This goes out to all captains, lieutenants, proxy lieutenants of all squads, and all Ryoka. This is Isane Kotetsu, Lieutenant of Squad 4. This is an urgent message from Captain Unohana of Squad 4. What I'm about to tell you is the complete truth.
All of Central 46 is dead. Yeah, I got 2 keys. Alright, well, let's finish this video.
I thought I would find you here, Captain Eisen. No, I won't call you Captain. Not any longer. Now your name is just Sosuke Eisen, the traitor.
Hello, Captain Unohana. It's about time you showed up. I thought you'd be here much faster. Did it take this long to figure out where I was?
The Seijoto Kyorin is the only area in the entirety of the Seirete that has been designated as absolutely off-limits to outsiders, no matter who they are or what reason they may have to be there. And of course, that would make it the perfect place for someone who had gone to such elaborate extremes to fake his own death, even taking such pains as constructing that sophisticated doll in order to conceal himself from any prying and inquisitive eyes.
Almost. You deduced well, but you made 2 mistakes. First of all, I didn't actually come here in order to hide. And second of all, as a matter of fact, this isn't a doll.
When did he...
When? I had it in my hand. It was right here, this entire time. But I kept it hidden. I didn't allow you to see it, until right now.
What?
What?
You'll understand soon enough. Watch, I'll unbind the spell. Shatter Kyoka Suigetsu. The ability that my Zanpakuto Kyoka Suigetsu possesses is complete hypnosis.
But Kyoka Suigetsu is a water-type Zanpakuto. It uses diffused reflections of fog and water to confuse one's enemies so that they kill each other. That's what you told me. I remember, Captain Eisen. You brought all of us together. All of us lieutenants. And you showed it to us.
So then... that was when you did it. That's when you hypnotized everyone.
Correct. Complete hypnosis disrupts the senses intensely so that the victim misidentifies the enemy. Appearance, shape, size, texture, and even smell are all affected to an extreme degree. In other words, a fly can appear to be a dragon, and a swamp can seem like it's a flower garden. The spell becomes activated when the victim sets eyes upon the released Kyoka Suiketsu. Having seen it even once, from that moment on, they are under its hypnotic power, and each subsequent time I release Kyoka Suigetsu, the hypnotic control returns.
Seen once, then...
Now you understand? Yes. And if the release must be seen in order for the spell to work, then it won't be able to function effectively against a blind person. From the very beginning, Kaname Tosen has been working for me. A word of praise before I go. You examined my body far more thoroughly than any of the others. The fact that you felt even the slightest bit of suspicion while under the influence of complete hypnosis is most remarkable, Captain Unohana. Goodbye. I doubt that I'll ever see any of you again.
Hold on!
So it looks like my next and only fight is
Let go of
with
me!
Ichigo.
Please, Renji! Let go! I have to go! I need to help Ichigo!
Shut up! We're trying to escape here. Do you want them to hear us or something? Come on! Just keep it down! That jerk Ichigo. He said that he wanted to repay you.
Repay me?
Yeah.
Rukia. Frankly, she saved my life. She completely changed my entire fate. I became a Soul Reaper because of her. Now, thanks to that, I'm able to fight to protect everyone.
Because of me, Ichigo's fate had been twisted. I felt I had hurt him quite terribly. I can never make up for what I did to him.
You know what? You tend to think too much. You always did. No one thinks badly of you. Trust me, Rukia. Stop taking all the blame onto yourself. To be completely frank, you're not strong enough to bear that burden yet. Divide it up. Parcel it out. Leave it to Ichigo and me. Let us lighten your load. At least until you get your strength back. That's the whole reason that he and I made ourselves stronger. Rukia, just believe in him.
Sorry, Renji.
Quiet. This is no time for apologies.
Thank you.
Shut up. It's not time for that either. Captain Tosen? What are you doing here? What's this?
Okay. Time to be irritable. Yay! Alright, let me quick do some minor changes to some of my shenanigans. Before I forget, I'll make sure that's cool. Export, bleach, Upload. Boom. Okay. Refresh this. Alright, let's try this fight one last fucking time. Okay, we've already seen this event, so we're gonna skip it. Like better one's a time
Show me
frame.
your Bankai. Show me so I can crush it.
Bankai. Don't be absurd. I won't need to use my Bankai to fight against you for at least 1,000 years.
Dodge it if you can. Let's just start.
Hello, viewer. So we were live earlier, but we had technical difficulties with this. Okay, my attack should hit him. So I could have done that earlier, but that's fine.
I'll kill you.
What? Very well. If you really want to see it so badly, I'll accommodate you. Feast your eyes upon my Bankai. Don't worry, you won't regret it. You'll be gone before you can regret anything. Like dust that blows away in the wind. Bankai.
Bankai.
Scatter.
Zenbon
Sakura
Sakura.
Kageyoshi. This is my Senbon Sakura attack. It's made up of millions upon millions of razor-sharp
That's what you're
blades
waiting on.
coming at its target from all directions. I will admit that your Zanpakuto is indeed powerful, but still you'll never be able to evade my Senbon Sakura. Not with a move like that. It's too big and slow to have a chance.
But I guess I was wrong. Maybe I was stupid to believe it. To think that I could actually beat a Bankai with a Shikai.
You really ought to watch what you say, boy. The way you're speaking, you make it sound as though you've actually achieved Bankai.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yakuyakuchiki!
What?
Watch closely. This
Again, I'm holding it,
is
but
my
whatever.
Bankai.
Be
Yeah,
gone like dust in the wind.
Got Bankai,
It's about
3
time I got
apiece.
serious. Tensa Zunkets. This is my Bankai.
What is that? Is that little thing truly your Bankai? Really? It's an ordinary Zanpakuto. Ah, first the execution, and now the Bankai. It seems you hold no regard for our honor and that which we hold sacred.
This so-called honor of yours that you hold so dear, it demands that you have to put Rukia to death. Well, if that's the case, then stepping all over your honor's my goal. That's the reason why I achieved Bankai!
However, that
And this time I'm getting a little bit
is not
more
Bankai.
damage dealt.
No Bankai could be that miserable. It's out of the question. And besides, a Ryoka like you could never achieve Bankai. You'll regret that. You'll lament not slitting my throat when you had the chance to. You'll get only one miracle per battle. You'll get no second chance, boy.
I'm not done yet! This is just the start!
That's it. I am unscathed. That's it. What?
I'm not
I am
done yet!
unscathed. Yeah, let this.
I'm not done yet! We're just starting!
And this is the end.
I can't lose!
Finally got a fucking win off this one.
Let's slash!
How did that happen?
There we go. Oh, hi viewer.
Got him. Impossible. He swatted them all away?
If miracles only happen once. What is it called? The second time.
I see. By focusing all of your Bankai's power, by concentrating it into that small blade, you're able to fight with maximum force at an exceptionally high speed. Now I see. So that is your Bankai's secret ability. Very well. Then I'll simply crush that power, and you along with it. Behold Ichigo Kurosaki. This is the true form of Senbon Sakura, when it has abandoned all defense and dedicated itself only to killing the enemy. Senkei, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi. Don't be afraid. Rest assured that this funeral column of 1,000 blades isn't going to strike you all at once. In a way, you're lucky. Because you see, I only show Senkei to those individuals whom I have sworn to kill by my own hand. You are only the second person ever to see it.
I feel special.
Are you ready, Ichigo Kurosaki?
He's fast. He's been getting faster since his Zanpakuto changed into that Senkei thing. But still, I'm not done. I'm not beaten yet. I can go a little faster too.
What's the matter? You seem to be slowing down, Ichigo Kurosaki.
What did you say? I can't move.
I know what you're thinking. You believe that Senkei has in some way amplified my prowess, causing my speed to increase. That's not true. Senkei is used to harden the blades into the shape of a sword, and although there are fewer of them, doing so explosively increases their lethality. My speed did not change.
You got slow.
You mean, after all that, I actually just got slower?
I admit you fought well. You defeated Captain Class Guardsman. You survived a blast from Senbon Sakura. You did very well to survive
James.
this long.
What's going on, bud?
But can't you feel it?
How's your day?
No matter how hard you may try, it's not enough. Although you don't realize it, you're already a corpse. This is as far as you will go. It's over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
No, it's not. I will let it. Had some technical difficulties, figured them out, and been slowly working back. But I've been doing okay today. Nice relaxing day for the most part. Working on some shit for the stream. Yeah, commands to work. After I get done, actually, here in a little bit, I will be working on logo stuff.
Incredible.
try to change my shenanigans, less copyright infringement stuff to more my own idea.
What? How am I supposed to know?
The summit. We've reached it.
Wait, are they beyond those dead white trees?
I can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
past them.
Let's see.
I
I
don't
use a
need
couple
to
of them.
see. No matter how strong Ichigo's
I
spiritual
got this one
pressure
going
gets,
on.
the
Little
scent
weather
is
app,
the same.
or a little weather
I'm certain
influence.
it could only belong to Ichigo.
I think I got.
That's strange.
What?
I don't feel Rukia's
There
spiritual
we go.
pressure.
Got
Wasn't she
that for
supposed to be
the height,
executed
the
up here?
rattle.
She
Got a
managed
few
to get
kind of
away.
similar to the snake
Cheeto.
idea.
I don't understand.
Trying to stick to an aesthetic.
If Rukia got away, why is Ichigo still fighting?
He must be up against a powerful
Been trying to slowly
adversary.
get affiliate
But
too,
even if he
so
got Rukia
slowly
out,
getting there. Slow works.
surely they're still going to come after her. She simply isn't going to be safe. Not until he's broken the enemy completely. He has to crush all hope. Wipe out any promise of executing her. It's the only way. That's why he's still fighting. That's why he's risking his life.
It's simple. It's Rukia. It's because she means so incredibly much to Ichigo. That's because what Rukia did changed him. It changed Ichigo's whole world.
Whoa! What was that? What are they doing to each other?
You should stand back a little, Orihime.
Give you a little
There's
quick
not
chat
much
there,
we can
bud.
do here.
Thanks, Uryu. But I'm sorry. I'm going to stay right here.
I know. You must
Everyone
realize
does. So it's
that you're
Old
only
English.
going to get in
It's
the
supposed to
way
be
if you
like
try
the
to
A and E
help out
together.
Ichigo. And even if you could help him,
My buddy Jet, who
Ichigo
also
wouldn't
streams,
want
he
you
got an
to do
affiliate.
that.
He was doing the same thing. He kept
She
sending
knows
him
all
like,
that, I'm
"Alright,
sure.
gaming sneak."
Still,
I'm like,
even if she
"Snake."
does,
Old English
she
buddy.
has
He's like,
to
"Oh,
fight
that's
to
right,
hold
every
herself
time."
back. Orihime is waiting for
Yeah.
you.
So it's alright. No, I get
Praying
the
for you.
small things, but
Believing
hey,
in you. Holding out hope
sometimes
that
it's
you'll win.
just enough to get people to like
Better not
do a
lose
double take. Like,
Ichigo.
"Oh, I've been spelling it wrong."
Because if you lose, you're going
Nick
to
has
have
been
to answer to me.
partnering up a lot with
Win,
Jetta the
Ichigo.
Weed Man as his channel. Been trying to get some of that going with him,
This is
doing
as
some
far as
D&D
you will go. It's
live
over,
sessions and
Ichigo
whatnot.
Kurosaki.
I think our next one's April 20th, which is also Easter. Around. Yeah, so I was in heavily. That's all I was doing was just streaming back in like 2019. I really didn't do too much with my channel, so I was like, hey, let me just. Now I'm getting back into it. Got less jobs going on. Let me get back into it. So I've been going back and forth with some of my friends, building up a network, and when one person learns something, we learn something. We kind of just bounce ideas back and forth with each other.
I can't very well allow
Like right now
you
I'm
to
streaming
die.
off my PS5, but I have a graphics card, or not graphics, capture card. When I get a better computer, I'm gonna start streaming through OBS.
I have no name.
Yeah, I was. So I'm prior military, so I was not in the United States too much. I streamed like I think beginning of 2019, and then I went off to Germany to serve for a bit, and then came back, and then I was like, all right, cool. Then I'm like, all right, sweet. And then my buddy's like, yeah, no, it's not that hard. So yeah, so I didn't stream too much between like 19 till like 2022. 2020, like about last year, this year, I've been starting to back into it, but I'm like, and there's a lot of things you can't do until you get affiliate, so I'm like sitting there slowly building up my, what I can do now. So I got a lot of emotes planned, crafted up. I got like 3 of them. Just got the Discord set up. That's linked on the channel. I got my YouTube for all my backup videos. My Instagram's kind of small, so I'm not trying to promote that too heavy. It's where all my art's gonna go mostly, and then kind of see what I can use from my art side of things to add to
It doesn't really
my
matter.
stream and go from there.
For you, the answer is irrelevant.
disappear.
Oh wow, that actually looked dope for for manga to game for once. Usually they get that correlation wrong. Oh, I can't wait to finish that tattoo idea and get that tatted. So I'm old school pen and paper. But actually I've been recently I went to Full Sail University for a little bit of college, and they got me a drawing pad. So I've been slowly transitioning a lot of my skills from old-fashioned pen and paper to digital. Still gotta get like Photoshop, and right now I'm using Paint.net, which is a little cheaper. Slowly trying to learn a few things behind the scenes, so to speak, to make it easier. But my Instagram's got a lot of my old pen and paper tricks. I'll use different mediums, mostly paper, but like I'll use Sharpies, I'll use colored pencils, crayon, pens, and then some of it's ideas out of my own head, some I replicate, or I'll take what's replicated and slowly adjust it. I was heavily doing a lot of logos and tattoo ideas. So my Instagram's got a lot of those currently, except for I think a picture of me. I never lost the ability to do it, and I'm kind of glad. But it was one of those things I put down for a while. So now I'm gonna like slowly get back with it. For fewer decrease damage from quick attacks. I don't have to worry about my buttons going down. Okay, so you want me to do real moment, land on awakening, kill cone, move 2, full power slash. And that's the one when I get them so broken. Oh no, that's the R2 button. Reduce ratio to 0% with that same rapid slash. And hit with a spiritual pressure move. Let's see. Yeah, it was like I do that. I've been slowly like going with my mom here and there, and some other people, and I'll sing. I ain't the greatest, but everyone keeps telling me over better. So I got a few skills, but a lot of stuff like I'm using this for more of my gaming skills. I realize now they have an art channel.
Able to cut me before, back when that thing controlled
I've been trying to learn
sure
guitar myself. I have 2 electrics. I know basics like chords. It's just trying to get my fingers to like move up and down the neck a little bit easier. I'm a skinny guy, so I have skinny fingers. Oh shit! But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm just to-do list. I'm like a skill guy. I just have like a bunch of random jack of all trades skills that I've just been stacking up. Like for my D&D group, I do. Right now I made a table. I wasn't expecting to make a table. So yeah, actually my buddy and I were trying to get that stream up and running soon. Call it the Rabbit Hole. A group of our friends and us are get that going. Oh, you bitch! Oh shit! I didn't think I actually hit him. Okay. Motherfucker.
I'll restrain myself, and I won't ask who that was. After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left. Let the next clash decide this battle.
On it. Will, my guy.
But I'll ask you one more time. Why didn't you try to save Rukia?
If you are somehow able to defeat me...
Yeah, this time. My last stream, well, when I was having a difficulty, my ass was getting handed to me. Oh, shit. Aw, you bitch! I needed that. Like, the one thing I noticed with this game, like, you can't... There's a whole gap. Now I'm gonna get my ass beat, but it's alright. I can deal with that. It's a very touchy game, unlike the Ultimate Ninja Storm games that came out. You could block midway in your attack shenanigans. Once you get hit with a set attack, forget it. Damn it. Oh well. I could always come back later and finish this shit. And he's dead. Every other time I fought him, it's always been a super, like, pain in the ass. He just starts relentlessly hitting me, and I'm like, okay, and I'm done. Some of these fights are right there, super easy, others...
Sorry, but...
pain in the ass.
I don't have any awesome moves like yours. The only thing that Zangetsu taught me was Getsuga Tensho. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it into one big strike! Are you ready?
Yeah, I haven't, I'm still in the first arc, so I haven't done too much, but, like, I saw that like, all the different characters they have. I just hope this game gets to the 1,000 Years Blood arc, because I'm, like, caught up on the anime, and I'm just waiting for the last part to release. There's a lot I'm hoping they animate pretty well, because there's a lot I was, like, expecting out of the first 3 parts. Yeah, I get it's only 13 episodes per, but it's like, they designed the episodes to still fit that 23-minute window. I'm like, go a little bit longer. Except for, like, the last episode for the season, it was like, hey, this was your hour-long one, but the rest are still 23 minutes. I'm like, and that last one's only, like, maybe 45 minutes. It's like, you can still add a bit more. Give us an hour, and then that way you do the last one with, like, an hour gap. Would have been nice, but it is what it is. 1,000 Years Blood arc, though, is definitely, I like better now that they started adding, blood from, like, how the manga illustrates it off.
You wanted to know my reason? You asked to hear why I
wish it was kind of that way in this, but I understand why they didn't.
Lawbreakers must be made to face justice. They must be punished according to the crimes they've committed.
So, from my understanding is they wanted to go big for the final part, because there's supposed to be 4 parts, and they're on part 3 they finished. That they were going back to the manga and, like, trying to figure out which portions they could highlight to keep the story. Because technically, the manga and the anime separated. Because I know they added a couple arcs, like sub-arcs, that destroyed the story they wanted to play. Compared to the manga, like the other Sasuke, that's not Sasuke Aizen, they brought that whole weird arc in it. The one that brought in the dolls, that whole shenanigans. There's all kinds of, I think there's like 3 for sure. There's like, oh, well, shit. But it was supposed to be, I think, not early next year. I think it's supposed to be like mid or late next year at the earliest was when they're supposed to bring it back up. Like another October release and then boom, press on until December and finish it completely off. Unless they're going to add another movie. I would love to see them have another movie. It would be awesome. Because I think they haven't pushed out a movie since before the Fullbring arc. And some of the movies were just extra info. It wasn't like it enhanced the story. It was like, here's some other shit that might have happened during all this shenanigans of the main story arc, like when the downtime between maybe 2 episodes, it was like, oh yeah, there's been 3 months. Hey, here's a movie that took place in that, which was not a bad idea, but would have been nicer if they did one for Thousand Years Blood arc. Because I know Demon Slayer's doing that. They're ending theirs with movies. I think a couple other animes wanted to try and add more movies or end it with movies.
I won? I won! I won! I won!
Man, don't let it get to your head there, Ichigo. You just didn't die.
Whoa. I can barely stand right now.
Hey, you're not Goku. You can't just go to the one level and just turn into a Super Saiyan, you know, and be, alright, body retained.
I have a really hard head. I tried to catch you, but I missed.
Orihime!
You're in good spirits. For someone covered in blood.
I love Grimmjow, especially his resurrection. When it comes, if we're talking straight Soul Reapers, I know there's a lot of good ones. Like, I'm not, like, I didn't read a lot of the manga just because I didn't want any spoilers on the anime when I got that. Like, I read a little bit about them after the factor. But, Grimmjow's definitely for, like, the Aspara. It'd probably be Grimmjow and Ukudora. Those are, like, my top 2 for, like, evil, hollow characters. Aizen just seems like a fucking dick. I'm not a big fan of his. I love his personality for Stark. I love laziness. Like, just the sole factor of, like, yeah, when he gets in the fight with Shishui, and he's like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm lazy, and you want to think it's the king that's number 1, but I'm in fact number 1, because I'm 2 different Hollow Smash to 1. And it's like, oh, you dick. I think a lot of the fights were good setup, like, the author for Bleach, I think, had a great setup. I do like, I think his name is Shishuin, the one that's got the double chain sickled blades. He's got the 69 tattooed off his face, I believe, and it's like he's got that weird bar. He's always one trying to avoid everything. He's head of their, like, men's writing club or whatever, one of the side shenanigans. That make me fucking... Now I wanna say his name right, because I hate mispronouncing people. No, it's Shushui. Because his Bankai is, you don't see it until, To Your Own World, which I've heard that they're going to actually animate that too, which I'm like, so want to see.
Of the north, fingertips of the west, heels of the east, gather holding the winds, scatter sweeping the rains. Bakudo number 58. Kakushi Tsuijaku. 31, 64, 83, 97.
Yes.
Okay, I've located them. East 332, north 1566.
Ooh.
They're at the Sokioku.
All right. Here's
Shishu.
what we're going to do.
Yeah,
Go and locate all captains and lieutenants and communicate to them what's happening.
He was dope. I liked his. He seemed more relatable. He almost seemed like the Shikamaru of Bleach.
We'll provide the same
where he's like, oh man, I don't want to do that. It's such a drag.
The Ryoka.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm counting on you. I must do all that I can to save the lives of Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Hinamori.
Black and white net. 22nd bridge, 66 crown and cincture, footprints, distant thunder, sharp arrow, rotating land, cover of night, sea of clouds,
Shuhei, that's his name. Shuhei, I like his shit.
Bakudo number 77.
Black hair with the like double-bladed fan when he awakens his, and it's chain sickled. I just love how the fact that they illustrate how well. Ooh, Unohara. When they reviewed she was still Kenpachi, dude, I sat there and like, yep, I could see that, especially, what was it, I think, season 13, I was about the halfway of the original, everyone was like, I'm not fuckingly you, because there's something about you I don't like. And when they released it in 1,000 Years Blood Arc, like, hey, no, I am still the original Kenpachi. I am the only one who's ever had a Bankai because I've been around for 1,000 years. So there's been 3 others besides me, so they couldn't achieve Bankai because my bitch ass is still here. I mean, don't get me wrong, her shit is I love the illustration of her Bankai, especially when it starts to drip the blood, and then showing her true form, her true persona. That was, I hate the fact that they kind of killed her off, but I understand why. For Kenpachi, Zaraki, his looks dope. I've seen a lot of artwork on him once he releases Bankai. I would love to see that illustrated. Like, I've seen him do the giant axe right now, and looks dope. I like. There's my guy. Speaking of, Sanji. He's pretty cool. I like.
Did you hear the news?
I like what they did with him, where it's like, hey, he's a werefolk, like a werewolf. Mayori, he's a weird guy. I'd say he's up there in my top few, just because I can understand from a science perspective. Yeah, but I'm hoping to see a little bit more. I wish there was more done with Ishiden. I know she's like the sister to, the captain of the Squad 13,
I don't understand any of it. What's that got to do with us?
The white hair guy, Jukinyo or something. I'm probably butchering names. I feel bad when I do that. But he's the one that's got the right or left hand of the Soul King. It's his 4th or 5th seat. This is the sister to Ishin, who's the lieutenant of Unohana's. I want to see her get captain. I want to see her have a Bankai.
Don't you understand, Ichigo?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. So I started playing the mobile game. What do they call it? Brave Souls, I believe is what they call it for the mobile, where it's like a little 3D animated mobile game. And that's the only reason why I knew about Can't Fear Your Own World. There's part 1 through 3. And yeah, and when it brought in the kid who's got his plateau, but it's actually a hollow like Ichigo, and I was like, what? Hold up, what? Okay, gotta watch this now, or gotta play this a little bit more to understand. I think they started doing the like witch variation, which was supposed to be like it's in UK. Was supposed to be hey, here's witches, which is supposed to be like the opposite direction of supernatural is how they're looking at it. I kind of see soul reapers and witches kind of on a similar aspect, because one just deals with more living than dead, but I can understand. I guess I'm just doing a bunch of videos to the end of this one. That's fine with me. Chapter 2 almost done. Sweet. Renji's I liked his better upgraded Bankai though.
What's that all about?
And I definitely liked what they do with some of them, like how early on in the stages that they started with, like, oh yeah, here's their Bankai, like, I don't know, I guess you want to say first 10% of the anime, to where it's like, hey, we're in 1,000 Years Blood Arc. They didn't just cap out, you know, who achieved Bankai, they continued, and now their Bankai's evolved. Like Renji's going the Hyo-Ho.
I refuse.
Yeah, I just his design factor, I love it, going from just him holding the snake and barely some fur to him being one with it. Truly. Gin's was nice. I like his idea. I wish they did more with him than just he's playing a spy to a spy, but is on the actual true side of the Soul Society to balance everything against Sasuke. I just feel like it limited Gin's Bankai to the here, my blade can be stretched 1,000 miles or whatever. I can't remember the exact parameter, but like how long he can go with it. To I can break a tip and it's a poison, but it also can detonate, and it's just super destructive. Like there's so much potential with him, and I kept seeing the fan theory of like Gin was supposed to be a character from Naruto that died. That when he went to the Soul Society, this is who he became. I thought that was pretty cool.
Why did you kill Momo?
But I think
So that earlier disruption
while
of spiritual
Beast's
pressure was tinting
user
away. It must have been
Izuru,
exciting.
Lieutenant of Gin, he's another
death was
top.
unavoidable.
I liked what they did with
She just
him.
couldn't live without me.
And I know at the end of
And she
part
had
3,
already
they
served her
teased
purpose.
about him being back, because I know in the manga he's
I
back
killed
up.
her
He's
out
got
of
bars
compassion.
through him,
Don't you see
and he's a
that?
walking dead man, essentially. But he's still awake. I do like
But it was
Toshiro
never my desire to
Hitsugaya's.
kill her myself. That's why
I
I tried to
wished-
get Izuru and Toshiro to do the job for
Because
me.
I'm a big fan of dragons.
But unfortunately,
I wish they did
that didn't
slightly
work out
different
the way I
design
hoped it
work
would.
for his
Grudgingly, I
Bankai
took care
states.
of it.
I feel like there was so much potential there,
Izuru,
and I know in the manga or in the anime they haven't adultonized him yet. Like in the manga, it was supposed to be like he got zombified, they revamped him,
Renji.
but I guess he hit a new level,
Now I
and it was supposed to
see.
take him to go from the
It's all
prodigy
clear.
kid to
No
I'm now
way.
this
No.
like
You're
heartthrob,
not the
chick
Captain
killer,
Eisen that I knew.
like
Not
captain everyone now
anymore.
loves. But yeah, like Rangiku's I
Sadly,
like too.
I
She,
was
her
never the
the
Captain Eisen that you
Ash
were trained to know.
in Kitten
I'm
she
afraid
does.
that person was merely
Some of them I
an
want to see them
illusion,
have Bankai.
Renji.
I understand why
In fact,
they
the
probably
Sasuke Eisen
won't
that you
dive
knew
into it because there's
never
no
even existed.
point for the plot. But I feel
don't
feel
know
like
exactly what your
for
game is,
where they're
but
going
you're
with
definitely
in
not getting your hands on
the like
Rukia
That's Year's
now.
Blood arc of hey no even lieutenant
Samimaru!
should have Bankai. That way if captain's not around or the captain dies, the lieutenant can actually be actively seated in the
Out of the
second
three
one.
of you,
The other one guy I like, he's the bald guy. Oh god, that's an old. Yeah, I remember that from Budokai 1 PS2 game playing. That's actually what I got up. I got my PS2 still working. I'm planning on streaming some of those with my capture card once I get my tower coming in. So, like conversation, like what some content I'll be putting up. I'll be probably doing
from the very first
I
time
Ninja.
that I met you
I have
three,
that. I
I
have
felt sure
Two
that I
Towers,
could
Return of the
use you.
King, X-Men Legends 1 and
That's the reason
2,
why I
Ultimate
decided to
Alliance
have you
1 and
assigned to
2,
Squad
some
5
old school Yu-Gi-Oh
when I had the
games, so I'll
chance
probably be
after
streaming
you
them here and there
became
too.
members of the Court Guard.
Yes,
I
it
made
still
the two
works.
useful
I actually have a still working
subordinates of me
PS1
and
as well.
myself.
I tear apart
And sent you, the
consoles and I make sure they
problem
work,
child of the
and
bunch,
that's
to another
pretty much what
company.
I did in the army, so
It appears
I
that
kind
my
of just transferred that
instinct
skill.
was correct.
So yeah, I do that as a
For the
side
last
project to
time,
get
leave
some
Rukia
money here and there.
Gucci and go.
Wait, I think is it Shinji? Shinju? Or Shinji? The Aizen's former captain that went hollowified because he decided to test on his own captain that has that giant ring that goes to his sword and he starts swinging it. I love his shit too. He's quirky, I like it, but I love his complete backward shenanigans and just the mind fuckery he does while he does it. He's definitely a good combatant to Aizen. I love the fights between them. The one that's got the hollowed mask that looks like a plague doctor. I love his too. The musician, where I think it's Awaken, it's a golden spiked mace, but it goes from that to the conductor's stick with puppets, and he puts on a show. I love like a lot of it.
I'm sorry that you had to come to our
I think Love is the fro guy, the afro guy with the giant fucking beating stick, the kanapu that like Yasuke has in Shadows. I'll probably be streaming that in a couple days from now. But it's like it's got the spike shenanigans, and his is supposed to be like looks more of an Oni, like a true demonic gorilla mixed Oni mix. But I think he goes from the fro to the star hairstyle, if I remember right. I believe that's Love. He's got the cool, like, laid back black guy voice, where he's like, hey, you, I'm about to be Afro Samurai up in this bitch. But I could be wrong, let's see.
Just another ant to step on. It makes no difference whatsoever.
Who's that?
Fuck.
Aizen?
user.
Yeah.
Tell me, can you run right now, Renji?
I can, but I won't.
Now look.
I know he was blonde haired.
Sabimoto may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I am going to fight.
But yeah, Shinji was the other blonde. Like there's two blondes. Shinji's was the one with the like. He activates his Bankai. Oh, so it is Rojiro Otori Bashi. He was part of which squad was he? Squad 3. He was captain of Squad 3.
Well,
And then left, came back. So he was the former Squad 3 captain before Yin took over. Like I remember some backstory shenanigans. Yeah, him. I'm glad you could type that out. My computer would be having a whole ass fit trying to. I can't spell Japanese. That's just not my thing. But yeah, no, I like his whole aesthetic. I love the factor that even his personality allow. Oh, you bitch!
If it works, it will create an opening. Captain Aizen is very powerful. You'll only have an instant, and a brief one at that.
Of course.
So don't miss it.
Okay.
Oh, Aizen's gonna fuck me up.
Fast enough yet?
Yeah, he is. As much as I know he an ass, but it's like one of those things where it's like. But I'm starting out with like 2 fucking life point things. Ah, you bitch. Like I know how this happens, and it's not gonna work out to me. Like. No. Aha! I win! Oh, that's all I had to do? That was the quickest, like, fight scene ever.
There.
Like, my fight with Renji took longer, and I had to do at least that, which was the whole break his, Reishi to 0, and then start attacking his, or get it close to 0 as possible, on the red at least.
Pieces right now. I must have miscalculated.
But, I like, Ginji, or it might be Jinjo, the Fullbringer, that was a previous Soul Reaper to Ichigo. I wanna say it was that type.
No.
Ginjo?
Ichigo. Renji.
I mean, yeah, Kujo Ginjo.
Get up.
I like I like the fact that like they started out like when they did that Fullbringer arc to like show the whole like, hey,
you've been weakened
here's
thanks to the impact of my spiritual pressure.
Why the Soul Society doesn't like Soul Reapers too much, because this one fucked it up for the rest of them. Yeah, he's the one that's got the stupid like great sword with the skull crossing as his necklace that he pours his Soul Reaper power into.
Poor thing.
But he's got
your will to live exceeds
I think it's
your
like
skills,
Shinji Mikararu or something. The dude's got the. I know his ability is called the Book's End, or the world's bookmarker end, where if he slashes you with a sword, it doesn't cut you, but he can alter your memory. So you could be a friend of his, but if he slashes you again, it breaks his true memory modification.
You got farther than I expected.
He was more relatable. I'm glad he didn't really die per se.
Your part in all this is
I mean, I know they left that as a cliffhanger. But yeah, Yinju was the one that wanted to get back his. I was hoping. I know they're supposed to plan on dropping a bunch of DLCs for the game. So there's a lot. Game is as old as Shadows because they came out the same day. That's why, like, when I bought this game, I was like, oh, I already paid a bunch of money for Shadows. I was like, no, you guys are gonna make me pay more. But I already saw, because I wasn't sure if Shadows was gonna be pushed. Like, I already had my eye on this game.
My part.
And I was like, you know what?
Yes,
I enjoy this.
I was fully aware that you would be coming.
It's a little bit aggravating, but I do what the story is for now. I do enjoy it.
District. That's the reason why I posted surveillance there.
I kind of wish though,
right after your arrival.
there was a little bit more for the pre-order,
And
or a little
additionally,
more
placed squads 3 and
buying the
9
game right off the
behind
get-go.
gate. Then I had Geen drive you two away
Because I was like,
personally.
eh.
Because the wall had been moved down.
I get
and
they
with
also
the
probably
captains
weren't
roaming around
expecting
there,
it to do
behind
too
you,
well, since it's that gap between,
that
hey, we
Lukaku
just
Shiba's
released part
flower
3, we
cream
haven't
cannon
released part
would be
4
your
yet, and the
only
hype for
game.
Bleach is kind of eh with their fans right now. But I do like, I kept forgetting for the longest time
and your group
that
outwitted
Ichigo's
and
dad
outfought even the captains.
is part of the Shiba clan.
Every
His original
single
name was
Soul
Shiba.
Reaper in the whole Seirete was occupied
So
with
he's
looking
actually
for
the
you.
oldest of 4.
Yes, the
It's
entire
his dad,
situation was very exciting and
I
engaging.
get the sister's name now,
Thanks to the distraction
but
that
the
you
prosthetic,
provided, even
hot-looking
the murder
sister,
of a captain received little
the one
attention.
that Yoruichi goes to help him get into the Soul Society. I'm almost hoping to see some of her shit too by the time playing part 3 ended, not just more of her Shikaho maneuvers,
That's
just her
completely
going the
obvious.
lightning goddess.
It had to be there.
But yeah, it goes
West Mukon
prosthetic
District is Kisuke Urahara's base of
girl,
operations.
goes the next in
The only
line,
place you could enter using a Senkaimon that he
the one that
created
Rukia
was West
killed,
Mukon District.
and their youngest is Ganju. And I was like, oh.
That surprises you?
I was like,
Really?
you gotta be kidding me.
You work for him, don't you?
But technically,
Didn't you come to recapture
Kurosakis
Rukia
are
Kochiki on orders
supposed to be
given by
Quincy's.
Kisuke Urahara?
So I thought that was a real weird twist once they gave you all
I
what
see.
Ichigo is. I was like,
Then that
what? They
means
got
you
that to
haven't
work?
been taught.
How? Y'all, like, throughout the series, you say you
suppose
can't
I
do
can
these
tell you now
things.
that
These
it's
just
all
don't work. And then all of a sudden you get Ichigo. It's like, yeah, it works now.
Are you
What,
aware
like, what the
that
fuck?
Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? They are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Ho, and finally Kido.
Ho-Ho.
Each of these
Oh,
disciplines
he's playing
requires
Pokemon
that
now?
the user have
Hoo-ha.
a certain level of power. But in attempting to master any particular one of those methods, one eventually runs into a wall that's determined by one's potential. At that point, improvement comes to a full stop. All Soul Reapers have these limits. It's unavoidable. But the question becomes, is it possible to break through the walls one encounters? It is,
Oh, but
only
no.
by one means.
My old-time favorite,
The solution
now that I remember
is
his
called
name,
hollowification.
Kisuke Urahara,
The hollowification
the
of a Soul
candy
Reaper.
shop
The
owner,
Soul Reaperification
former
of
captain
hollows.
of Squad
By removing the
12,
barrier between
original
these two
designer
opposing
of
life forms,
R&D.
new heights of power and ability
Hands
can be
down,
achieved.
he's my guy.
This isn't a
With
theory
his
by any
Benihime
means. It's been
Scream
around for quite a
Queen
while.
as the Shikai
I
awakening
focused my
to
efforts on hollows,
his
and
princess
eventually
of, I think
was
it's
able
supposed to
send
be
out a
Scarlet
number of hollows
Blood
with powers very much
Benihime,
like those that are
and the fact that
possessed by
his
Soul
Bankai can
Reapers.
adapt him. I was so
Hollows
hyped
that
to
could
see
turn
that
off their
man
spiritual pressure.
in
And
1000 Years
make
Blood
some
Arc
luck to
use his
disappear
Bankai
just by
finally.
touching them.
Just to
Hollows
see him
that
to fuck
confuse
up
with Soul
people.
Reapers.
Like, oh, I had like chills waiting for him, and I was like, no,
While
I'm
none
just
of
here in the
them could
R&D
be truly
project,
considered a new
just
kind of
being,
being.
you know, a disowned
There
child.
were others who
I was like,
delved
"You
into this
bitches."
field, but they were hindered by ignorance and the limitations of their ethics. In the end, no one was successful at it. That is, not until Kisuke Urahara.
Speaking
Working
of my man.
outside the Soul Society's scientific community, he created a substance that could remove the barrier between hollows and Soul Reapers.
That
in an
man's
instant.
got like a whole nother
It was
different
called
mindset.
Hogyoku.
And a lot of the things he comes up with,
It was
like, 'cause I
very
code too. I used to
dangerous.
code.
At least he seemed
I
to
got
think
into
so,
it in high
because
school.
before long,
And-
he tried to destroy it. However,
Oh,
it was to no
Toshiro?
avail.
Oh,
To Kisuke's
yeah,
dismay,
yeah,
he soon
Toshiro
discovered that he was
Itsugaya.
not able to eliminate
That was the
his
one I was talking
creation,
about with his ice dragon. I
and
was like, I
so,
wish
reluctantly,
they did
did
a
what he had
different
to do.
adaptment,
At
but
that point,
it's okay.
Kisuke placed a protective
For what
shell around the
I think
Hogyoku.
once they do it
By
where you
doing
like
so,
go from kid
he
to
was able
adult,
to implant
because I
a
think
peak
right now
within
I
a
think they left him in the
person's bone marrow.
pods, if I remember right.
Now, do you
They left him in the
understand?
pods to heal up,
The
to
hiding
come back
place that he
to
ended
the
up
side of the
choosing
Soul
was
Society,
Rukia
and then
Kuchiki.
they're, I think it's supposed to be like he accidentally gets too much power. Like I watched his movie. His movie's that explains how he got it is
By the time
awesome.
that I'd become
I
aware
feel like
of
it's
this
just a
secret,
dick of what
you'd
they did to
already
him,
gone
but it is
missing
what it
somewhere
is.
in the world of the living.
But once he comes
But
out of the pods, I think he like over freezes it and breaks it, and then he becomes like more of an adult rather still like
I
a
can
small
think of
kid.
no one else who would have the
I just think
capability to create an
is that
untraceable
like
Giga.
due to the fight, especially just with
So
Sasuke
then,
Aizen, everyone who survived should have, like, their skills, their powers should have just sent them to the next level.
Luckily, the
Especially a lot of Squad 11's guys with Kambachi Zaraki. A lot of them that already either had Bankai, close to Bankai, they should have already been, like, on another scale. But I understand why. His lieutenant for Sanji, he's a nut. I know he's got a super long first name, I can't remember, but he's got, like, the samurai afro going on in the shades, but his, like, Sanpato is the size of a Tonto. It's a real small dagger. But then when he awakens it, it's got, like, this weird blade kick. So it's like a normal blade size that fans out, and then it's, like, towards the handle has, like, an extra lip. Or an extra toggle. And it's weird.
I'm sorry, Konami.
But it was him and Ikaku. That's the bald guy I was just thinking about with the his, like, staff, 3-piece, chained up.
What? Bison is still standing next to Konami.
Sword.
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
But I was like, they were drinking, and I was like, I just love their laid back personality. I do like Ikaku's Bankai?
They're both
I honestly thought his would be different too, but it is what it is.
Is flawless.
No, it's not.
Even if you know it's coming, you can't prepare. It's impossible to evade.
A level 90 Aisho Haki? Now that's scary.
See, I feel like they made Aizen too powerful, but there's, like, I feel like a lot of shit they didn't.
I couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability.
Like, wherever there is that flaw in every character, I don't think they explained it yet in Aizen. But I feel like there is one for him, so, like, his complete
the moment when you were discovered
hypnosis
the very first thing
is flawed. I feel like, besides, you know, you having to see his sword in its release state, and then him releasing it for the Bankai to do what he does, I feel like there's somewhere where it's like, even if you do get complete hypnosis, there's gotta be a way for you to, like, say, like, you cause yourself injury, like in, like, other universes, like, you get complete hypnosis, you can injure yourself, and it's supposed to either lessen the effect or neutralizing it completely. I feel like you could do that with Aizen, like, oh, Aizen goes to attack me, but I feel like he's going to use complete hypnosis, slash my hand. I mean, I caused myself pain. This was something I forced myself to do. Aizen didn't see it coming. And then when Aizen looks, he goes, oh shoot, I think it ends complete hypnosis.
The three of us hid ourselves.
I did find it funny a little bit, or more ironic, when they go and they bring the Aspara to come attack Ichigo's home. Name's escaping on the top of my head, I just had it too. But Karakura Town. And it's the Soul Reapers versus them. And I just feel bad for Momo. Like, she gets used as a pincushion for everyone's blades. When they have Toshiro stab Momo again as he thinks he's going after Aizen. And then Ichigo yells at him like, what the fuck y'all doing? You're stabbing your own people, why? And then Aizen goes, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot you never saw my awakened state of my sword. Shit.
The secret.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of thoughts I had on it, but, like, I try not to, like, get too heavy in it, because I feel like at some point, I'm going to get disproven, like, for sure. Like, I'll be sitting there probably, oh yeah, that's a good idea, or this goes on. Actually,
amazing.
One of my,
as small as this. The Hogyoku.
Buddies and I, we went to play D&D, and I saw someone did a,
amazing technology.
A session where we went on Wiki, which has a bunch of, like, homemade classes, and someone made a Soul Reaper class.
Shinzo.
Tink! Byakuya has always been a badass too, like, is Zenbun Sakura Kakiyoshi? he's another captain. I wish they did more to his Bankai. But I get after his whole fight with Quincy that's supposed to be adapted to another state. Ryuk, keep always butchering her name. But his sister there, Ryoka, or Riku, hers wasn't bad. No!
There's a face
I hated that setup. His Bankai was so badass. Oh, Yoruichi and Soifone. Hers I wish was different. I wish hers was more stealthier. Instead of just the fingers, like her awakened
so much as a finger.
state, the poison
and
stab,
you lose your head.
is nice touch.
I see.
But going from that to Bankai to a giant fucking rocket made no sense to me.
My apologies, Captain Eisen. I got caught.
But yeah, no, Captain Yamamoto, man, his setup, having one for each of the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, and each one has its distinctiveness. Oh, beautiful.
Captain Eisen.
Especially that guy, the Iba, Lieutenant Iba. I can't always remember his first name.
What's so funny, Eisen?
But that's what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, head captains. Oh my god, his phenomenal. His from the awaken of everything turns to ash in the universe, or everything in the universe returns to ash,
You know, it
and then
really
his
is too bad. I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner
Sanbaku's name,
Bye-bye.
and then the whole Bankai where it's like a 4-page name pretty much, and then it's north, and then Blade does something else. East. I believe it's east or west. It's supposed to be, it like, becomes charred wood on the blade. And when he taps, things turns completely to, into incineration, just nothing. But yeah. Yeah, and then the other one where he like practically engulfs himself in fire so he can't do shit, and then the final one where he has it where it's the like undead army of former killed enemies, so whoever he's against goes and attacks them. I would say the Quincy King though, I think is definitely a good fight issue of like where they were going with everybody, like how do we top off the last bad guy? Oh, we just throw in more difficult scenarios and just keep going. His ability to see almost like the four pupils, so he's got 4 irises and whatnot to like see in different dimensions all the time, so he should know how everything's going. I can't wait till Ichigo goes Hollow and does this Horn of Salvation. You know, Hollow King plus full Bankai on top of all that just to kick his ass.
Justice is always there. And
but
in
yeah,
fact, the path I walk is justice.
It's true. Is it kind of messed up with me? I wish it was more gruesome. Like for a badass character, he should have had a more like badass death. I feel like just the whole, oh yeah, you're not fighting the Quincy King. What do you mean I'm not fighting the Quincy King? And it's just another Quincy who happened to have the same cover that looks like him because he can mimic. That, you know, head captain wastes all his time, and then when he goes to fight the Quincy King, it's like, oh yeah, cool, now I've captured your Bankai, now I'm going to use it against you and kill you. Like, I feel like he should have had it where it was like, hey, have a maybe a little bit longer of a fight, maybe like another 5 to 10 more minute fight, to like, instead of just getting cut in half, like gets diced or something, like into pieces. You know, to show the true hatefulness of the Quincy King's like first defeat from head captain to like here to spite you to make me, you know, start over. I wish there was more of that involved instead of just a single slash, causing him to lose his arm, losing a good chunk of his upper torso. But I mean, that's what they wrote it in that manga. But I just wish there was more to head captain because head captain was phenomenal. And I love the backstories they were given. I wished, as much as everyone's probably going to get upset with that, I wish they did like a filler arc
How are
for
Captain
now,
Hitsugaya and Lieutenant
that
Hinamori?
did the whole previous 13
Well,
court
for now at
squads
least.
from the
But
1,000
moving
years
forward, the rest of it
beforehand.
will have to be up to them. Kotetsu is going to continue with their treatment.
Oh yeah,
Who's
it was
left?
like not
Sir,
many
there's still
people
Captain
can
Kuchiki
content
and the
with head
Ryoka boy.
captain. I mean, the dude
Looks to
literally
me like
can
the Ryoka girl doesn't need our help at
touch,
all.
like, with his finger, if his sword was his finger, boom,
You were
there goes
reckless,
3/4 of the
Captain
world just
Kuchiki.
turned to nothingness. Like,
Rukia
if you can prevent
Kuchiki,
this
come
man
here,
from even
please.
touching you
Captain Kuchiki is
in
asking
battle,
for
like,
you.
yeah, he's brute force. He's got some speed, but to combat him on the level to actually scar his body like he has, yeah, not very many can do that. I think, if I remember right, someone wrote up, like, all the people who can do it. It's like, all the Kenpachis can do it, can scar him. They can't cut him too deep, but they can scar him. It's the surface scarring. Ichigo can do some decent damage to him. Sunshui, the one with the pink kimono, he can do some decent damage to him, which is why he ends up becoming the next head captain. Besides that, and his mindset.
Was Hisana.
Byakula should be able to, but never attempts to see head captain as that, so he won't ever. It was only like one or two more head captains, like Sunjin can, because of his ability, and there's like 3 or 4 lieutenants that can before they even learned Bankai. But then after Bankai, it was like even more. I'm like, that's nuts. But the original Soul Reaper Court Squad captains all could go toe to toe, like Unohara. She can go toe to toe with head captain, former head captain, and do mass damage. And then, like, if she, now that she knows what she knows with healing magic, could you just imagine her just toying with head captain? Oh yeah, I'll cut your arm off. Let me just put that back up real quick for you. Oh, I cut it off again. I am so sorry, head captain. Just toy. All of Squad Zero can hurt him. Just because of the knowledge bases they know. Those guys are nuts though. Like, oh dear, I don't even want to get into them. Their powers are on a whole nother different level. But I do like the dude who designs Zanpatos for everybody. That Squad Zero guy. I'm not too big with the dude with the oversized hair in the central signage for his main weapon. The dude who's got his sword when he can turn it into the giant paint, where he's got the power of black, so anything he writes becomes law, or lack of. I liked him, he was pretty cool. I thought it was really weird how they tried killing him off, and all of a sudden he gets back together. I was like, what the fuck? This dude's like a kami. He's not a Soul Reaper, he's a kami. This man just survives. He's not fucking immortal. He's immortal, he's not immortal. This man can't, no. The fuck? Dude gets his head, but gets beheaded and still keeps moving. The fuck? I did like the food chick, where if she pours all her effort into making food to better everyone's bodies, her ability is nuts. I thought it was weird though for their 4th and final, the one that can do all the sewing. She just didn't seem to fit for me out of all of them. You got the sword, you got healing magic, food, and then essentially the understanding of how spiritual pressure works. Or sorry, the 5th, not the 4th. And hers was clothing essentially. It's like, what?
I made these.
Weird. It just didn't seem to fit really.
When we got here.
Well, but yeah, though, head captain,
pattern. It's different.
I added my
it was sad. Like, some of the characters that died, I almost cried for, because like I knew it was coming. I was like,
kinda cute.
You think so?
She can.
I made this too.
With the sewing ability, I mean, yeah, but the only bad thing was they had to quote unquote eliminate themselves because they're also keycaps for each other in the Squad Zero, which I don't know. For me, I feel like
I'm gonna show this to Rukia.
if you had enough spiritual pressure where you could break her out of Bankai, she's done. Like, the moment you, like, force her to submit out of Bankai, she's got, like, a recharge. Like, I feel like she's got to recharge all of that spiritual power again.
What's the matter,
Yukaku.
None of you cowards wants any of this?
I mean, I don't know when to give up.
Fine. Tell you what.
But yeah,
I'll
it's just...
spar with you.
Some of them, I feel like are OP as hell. But yeah, Unohana especially. Hers especially, after she learned Keto. Healing Keto especially.
You
and the freaking frenzies she would go on when she was still Kenpachi.
Well, so did you. But
I know,
I was injured, not sick.
There's... I think it was... Like, I think it's 3 before Zaraki. I think it was number... I think Unohana is supposed to be the 6th Kenpachi. 5th, was some weird one that had, like, similar to Unohana's with the blood thing, but he would eat his opponents. Either it was he's number 7 or he's number 8, and he killed the prior Zaraki, and theirs wasn't like anything too grandured when it came to like even Shikai. I was like, what the? Seemed like it was just a joke background, like filler part, but like from that Kenpachi, it's he dies, but it's like nothing big. He just dies. Like I guess it was his time to like rebirth, so to speak, back into the world of the living. So I think it's like 8, 9, and 10. They're not really big, significant enough Kenpachis. So like 11 gets or 10 gets destroyed by 11, which is Zaraki, and he gets this shit. And then, but never activated Shikai.
Nameless friend of Konami.
And same with
Tell me, just
Zaraki, but
to stop him.
There's a no main reason why, because Unohana's like around forever.
Oh.
But yeah, I really like Shuhei's fucking
if I may ask
Bankai, with the fact that it's like that same chain that is in his Shikai state. It just drops from the sky. It's like endless, and wraps around his neck and wraps around his opponent. So you can sit there all day, every day, beat the living crap out of him. He won't be damaged. He's immune to every damage caused by himself or his opponent. And his opponent is as well, until his opponent agrees to death or submission.
Stupid man.
So
how I hate you.
The only thing it does is it drains Reishi and spiritual pressure.
So stupid.
So when Shuhei does that, it's like, ugh, dude, seriously, you're just toying with him. But it only lasts for like 10 minutes, and he has to like wait 3 days, I think it is. He doesn't go to it often.
Isavu.
Rangiku.
I think Momo, besides her getting like stabbed relentlessly,
Are you hungry?
I feel like she could have potential. Besides her huge knowledge in Keto, it is, but there's only so much level though on a lot of characters that once you cap out, you cap out. No matter how OP you are, if you capped out, you stuck. Whereas if I'm OP but can keep going because I don't have a limit, I'm pretty badass myself. Like, it's like Superman, he's capped. Batman's not.
What's wrong?
Batman can sit there and OP anybody, given time.
I can't find Rukia anywhere.
But Superman can't do anything. Like, he can't get any stronger. He can't get new abilities. He's limited because of the environment he's in. But he's still OP as hell. You know, immune to this, immune to that.
Not at all. Well, if you were dead.
But yeah, if it didn't give Shuhei a time limit, I think it's mostly because his requires so much spiritual power to even release. So it's like, it's not like everyone else, like Ichigo. oh, I had the set amount of Bankai power once I release it. Hey, I have to build up spiritual power in battle specifically.
Just shut up!
And my opponent has to be relatively at the same level. He's got prerequisites to meet before his
I was about to say
activates.
something heartfelt here.
Oh,
And then boom, he can activate his.
do you happen to know where Rukia
and
is?
it's nuts. I think he's like
What?
him,
Did something happen
Kisuke,
to her?
better designs I've seen for Zaraki.
Come on,
I'd say probably them three for sure
really
are my
shouldn't
top
enter
three.
the hospital rooms of people that you don't know.
But
Hey,
yeah, no, it's
Odahime. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of know him.
Chad's like his Fullbringer abilities. I like his.
See ya.
I thought it was weird giving him his right arm, start out with just an arm, to like, I have a giant shield, to my left arm can now do shit. Like, I feel like this man might as well just have a, like, superhero suit that's got like a yin and yang style. Red and white for the yang, black and purple for yin or some shit. Like, I feel like it's the aesthetic they're going for.
Going to keep calling me by my first name.
Or the Hime, I mean, you can't really do too much with hers because it's just the hairpins and shit, and she's just a support class. Udaru, being his Quincy, I'd like to see more Quincy techniques from him, whether it's his own development that he's
If Renji doesn't know where she is,
mastered,
Angiku and the others probably don't
either from
either.
his dad, like, you know, slipping up some of the
already
ideas,
searched the Seirete, right?
or him bringing out
There's only one
ancient,
other place that she can be.
forgotten relics, so to speak, that the rest of all the Quincy's don't have, or some of the knowledge he's gained from the current Quincy's, adapted it and moved it. But there's a lot, like,
Looks like
there's a lot of potential they could do, and I feel like once they animate the rest of Thousand Years Blood Arc, once they animate Can't For Your Own World, there's another one, I think it's like You Can't Survive,
You're still not feeling well.
surviving in the, like,
You should rest up for tomorrow.
spiritual presence or some shit. It's supposed to, like, go back to, Ghost Spectre dude, that's got the, he crosses his arms, and there's the Wahaha that Ichigo helped out for a bit, and his sisters fucking love watching him on TV. It's supposed to bring back more of him, and it's just like last minute cleanups of some of the spirits back in the human realm.
That's good.
And just helping them pass over.
I mean,
and keeping the hollows out. And just normalizing everything.
Look,
I feel like they should continue the series.
Really want to stay here?
If they get those three, get like the rest of this Thousand Years Blood Arc, Can't For Your Own World, and the one after get all animated, I think they should keep going. And yeah, they have the I think it's Burn Witches is the other version, or other animated. They started their manga. They started like it's supposed to be in the same relative space and time of Bleach. I feel like they should have another one that kind of goes through. That's like, hey, because I mean, Can't For Your Own World and the other Spirit Realm one, it's supposed to be like Ichigo has a kid, Rukia has a kid. Some of them have the next generation of people, which would be nice to see them grow up. I think they do it better than Boruto. I don't know how they would go aspect-wise of trying to, not necessarily trump, but scale-wise. Like, here's the powers of the new generation.
Chad, would you?
Here's the new generation of bad guys. Boom, go. Kyushiro, I feel bad for that guy. Like, his whole background is just sad. To a kid who barely could survive, to getting powers, to still having a frail body, to him passing, and then Rukia taking the mantle. Like, it just...
Yeah.
I wish there was more to it. Like, I get it was like a time of peace compared to the OP, like, true 1,000 years ago original court guard squads.
The rain is over. It's finally stopped.
A lot of them were super OP. I wish they went more into them, really do, because a lot of them looked cool. But by this time, I understand you know, it's peace. We've already fucked up the Quincy's. Why do we need to fight anymore? Let's just work on all our other skills to get better. Not realizing that, no, we should keep fighting and better ourselves. Which I liked how they started this start of Bleach. To be like, oh yeah, Ichigo reminds them of that. To, oh shit, this is why we truly believe in Ichigo in Thousand Years Blood Arc. Because, oh shit, if it wasn't for him kickstarting our ass out of fucking, you know, a rustic viewpoint, now we can go somewhere. His dad is fucking, like, even like Ichigo's dad is a bit OP himself too. Knowing Getsuga Tensho and having the ability to fire, like, it's just nuts. His dad's just, he's quirky for sure. Like, quirkiest guy ever as a dad. But I feel like his dad got the shitty end of the stick of life. Going from, hey, I'm like one of the top most OP captains of Squad 10, to, cool, I gotta marry a beautiful woman, but now I can't be a Soul Reaper. I can't do shit until Kisuke helps me out. And then gets banished. It's like, that sucks. Probably keep streaming for a little bit longer here since I had that little hiccup about like 40 minutes ago with the other stream. But yeah, there's a few topics I could talk all day about. I think trying to mention to my crew who I do D&D with, potentially, oh yeah, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, ooh, the Visored Arc, ooh. Going forward, we got a page on Twitch called The Rabbit Hole. We're probably going to try to start doing like small campaigns or a bunch of small one-shots. I have shit to run a D&D Bleach. My buddy Damien Allfather, who also streams here and there right around the same time I do, sometimes a little later. He's working on a Resident Evil based off the games and the canon events. Not most of the moves, I should say, because they're not canon except for the recent one, and he's actually trying to do a decent mechanic change to adapt the games to fit a tabletop style. I got Star Wars 5e. I got a homebrew campaign set up for that. I got a homebrew campaign for regular D&D that's the main purpose of Rabbit Holes D&D. That's gonna go along this campaign. But right now we're working with Jeddah the Weed Man on some of his Roll to Toke campaigns. So yeah, I got like my schedule like got super busy and it's not funny. But I'm trying to do Khan. That is like the comic relief of Bleach needed for sure. Like, he's the Master Roshi of Bleach, hands down. / Jiraiya.
Shut up, fool!
I mean, can you tell me I'm wrong?
Timing. Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten a chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes.
But I mean, as like every like lonely guy ever usually sits there and goes, yeah, I can relate to Khan. I do like me some hotties.
All right, you're finally back. Great. Now I'll be able to get out of this.
But yeah, I think right now for I do have a schedule up, so it took me forever to figure out. I usually, like, a lot of the time frames of the games I play were telling me, hey, get up at like 5 a.m. and stream. I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm not a morning person.
Where is she?
So I got Bleach, obviously, which is what I'm playing now. Pacific Shadows, Monster Hunter Rise, Final Fantasy. I think tomorrow I am playing Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played in forever. I know they got Ghost of Tsushima coming out, which is like the part 2, but of another hero in Japan. Probably when that comes out, I might not stream that right away. I might, depending on when it comes out and whatnot. I got plenty of other games. I got a shit ton of games. Probably start playing some more computer games too. So I got like League of Legends. I got WoW. I got Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars, The Old Republic Online. So I got a good library. Kukaku, that's her name. I swear, like Bleach said there was like every like season we need to add a new hot babe for everyone to follow. But yeah, I have a lot of games planned to stream. I do play multiplayer games, as long as I have followers, and probably eventually I'll turn to subscribers once I get affiliated, as long as you're subbed.
When a substitute Soul Reaper has been of service
send me your gamer tag, we'll hang out, play games, if we both have it. If you also stream, I've been using the knock system on Twitch, so I'll be knocking Damien Allfather, Jeddah, the Weed Man. We're playing the same game or a similar game, just to help each other out with views, chatters, and the whole works, trying to keep a community going. So yeah. He had his reasons for that, on my PC. I'll be on online. I have a shit ton on my Steam too. I got Final Fantasy VII, the original. I got remake on here, but I gotta subscribe to the higher version of PlayStation Plus. I got 7 original on here. I got a crap ton of PS5 games. But yeah, I have. I've been working on a lot of stuff though, so like.
Of being a substitute
I've definitely seen my channel definitely evolve, definitely grown since I stopped streaming, if that makes sense. Like, took the break and now I'm like running full-fledged forward, going, hey, here's where I'm going with it. Like, I'd like to get affiliated and make some money on it.
Get ready quick, Ichigo, and don't forget to have a good day at school.
Ishin is his name. That's right, Ishin, his dad. Fucking knows. I knew it was some weird Shin name. Just couldn't remember if it was like Shin something or end of it. His dad's a weirdo though. But yeah, once I stopped streaming and came back, I was like, yes, I'm aiming for affiliate for sure to make money. But I goofed up doing 10 8-hour long streams when I started instead of doing 2-3 hours. Because if you want a better
what do you mean?
Viewer average, less hours, so you can get more people. And I was like, ugh.
Really?
Now I was supposed to do a fight sequence. Why do I feel like I'm not doing a fight sequence yet?
Yeah, I'll be back.
But yeah, so I got a lot going. I've been working on some commands. Work with a buddy of mine. Oh, I gotta get to feed the house. So this is where it is. Okay, I got no talismans. Go buy some. Probably go to the store in this game. Quick spend some on my point system. Oh. I hate how like it's like oh shit. A set number of hollows that oh shit. That you know rotate, so to speak. So far, yeah, I get it that they use multiple of the same hollows for oh shit. Okay. That fucked him up. But yeah, it was
You
like,
know,
I think
totally
when I
could have
started
handled
out,
this
it was
guy by
like
myself.
Kingfisher. They
It
were
really
replaying
wasn't
a
a big
lot.
deal. You guys didn't
The
have
very
to cut class.
first Hollow, that one, like the Shrieker, like the spider one. They keep rotating through. I'm like, you had so many hollows to pick from, and you're only picking those four and rotating them.
Where's
Why?
Uryu hasn't been
Like,
doing
I
too
know
well,
there's smaller
I'm
ones,
sorry
but
to say.
like, I was kind of upset you didn't fight Orihime's brother
Left the Soul Society.
as a fight in this one, and like cause him to lose Kanpaku points, his life points, to like where he could break his mask and be like, hey, there's who he is, and then that boom, that's the end. That's the only you do of the fight, which would have been nice to still even have, but didn't have that. Yeah, like he hit me like I think what 4 times the entire time of that fight, and I was like,
Kurosaki,
blonde guy. He's a his ability always reminds me of like a Daphne or a vampire in like D&D. Yeah, I'm just gonna casually walk upside down because I can. I have that ability. What the fuck? No. Oh, I'm already at level 18. Shit, I didn't realize that. Ooh, what? Game form of death? What do I do? We'll do this one. We'll do the video first. That way, if we want to conversate, we can conversate. That's too many options. I'm a simple guy. I just need simple needs. Just give me one option. But yeah, nah. Been doing a lot of art. I have a couple ideas too I want to push out. Like there's one I have that I want to do dealing with the X-Men, original X-Men. So comic book accurate Wolverine, Sentinel head, robots all fucked up, couple X-Men around it.
I may have lost my Quincy powers, but I'm still prepared to handle a hollow attack. Even with what little spirit energy I have left, I can still fight. Strike, Grail Wind. Heisen! I filled the Silver Quinto with spirit energy when I was in training. It's an old trick. I may not be able to kill this thing, but maybe I can discourage it.
Yeah, there's a lot I plan on doing. I'm hoping to get like a better camera, better like desk camera that can like generally see my desk if I'm working on art while streaming for with the OBS program. I have a lot intended. If it's not going to be on Twitch, probably for sure on my YouTube. I plan on expanding my YouTube when I get back into more knowledge in 3D animation, which is what I was going for school for. Probably start animating my homebrew session with Rabbit Hole on YouTube, and then probably like easy tutorials I'm hoping to do for people. There's ideas I have, but it's all in the works. And trying not to lose mindset of that. Trying to make my own company, shop company for tabletops, so don't know how often unless I get that running, streaming and whatnot I'll be doing.
You're a complete fool, son.
His dad's an ass.
I chose my words carefully. I'm not interested in Quincy's.
Riken,
You don't have the talent for it anyway.
Riken's an ass, for sure.
Unfortunately, my powers are going to prove much harder to get rid of than yours were. Ryuka Nishida. Whether he's actually interested or not remains the sole heir to all of the powers and skills that originally came from the late Soka Nishida. In a way, they are his birthright. He is the last Quincy.
I feel like
the Quincy Cross.
His dad never gotten any ability. Like, I feel like there's always two factions of Quincy's. One that his dad and grandfather were a part of that ended up getting almost fucking nerfed
even so,
down
I
to just
have
them
the
two,
ability to restore your powers, if I choose to do so.
and then the Quincy King.
You don't
I think what's
believe me?
Yachua.
Well,
I think that's how you pronounce it. I know it's like spelled really weird, but
However,
pronounced something
there
completely
is
different.
one condition.
But
What
I don't
is
think
it?
that faction got bestowed any Quincy gifts. They were just naturally born with them.
You must swear that you will never involve yourself with Soul Reapers again.
But yeah, I don't like his dad. His dad's an asshole. He's that one dad everyone's like, you know what? You should be beaten up just because you look ugly. I wonder if all of these are just. So that's a fight. Shinji. Okay, before we get heavy into this, we'll go to the shop. So that's what my thought was, because I honestly, how they had this set up, I was like, oh, this fool gonna get, killed off screen or something. No, this fool's still kicking. Oh, they updated this. That's good. You couldn't get rid of. Oh, now I got talismans out the ass now. Go fuck it. Go. More choices. Yeah, dang. Oh no, I want you over here, cursor. I lost it. I'm just going through, just knocking down all the new. I remember you had to like click on these and be like, okay. Wait. Why is there? Oh, okay. Same face, different title. Gotcha. But I was like, why are they putting the same? Yes. Kaien Shiba. I feel like they did that man dirty for him being a Spada. The last hollow that engulfed him and that hollow merge being a Spada. That was messed up. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of messed up scenarios in Bleach, but that one I think was like top 10 for sure. Like that man, like that dude was trying his damnedest not to kill Rukia, and you're gonna sit there and be like, yeah, nah, fuck that idea. Like, seriously? Oh, cool, flowers for each of the different squads. Okay. Money's gonna drain real fast, watch it. And I gotta go back in chapter 2 to accomplish some of the secret missions and particular bonuses for missions. Oh, already? I had like 23, what do you mean? You couldn't... I feel like our mathematic thing is slightly off. Or I didn't pay attention to some of it. Oh well. Alright. I haven't started this at all, because I was like, let me finish story first and figure that out. Alright. So this is probably going to get me whatever to that. So let's see what this is about.
That's the extent of the damage that was done to the Seirete as a result of the battle. The repairs are going smoothly for the most part, but the area response remains a problem. Let's see, how best to put this.
Go ahead, speak.
Well, it seems that there's a rather large number of people who are being critical of our organization as a result of the Ryoka invasion, and also due to the fact that 3 captains have gone missing. They wonder if the 13 court guard squads are truly capable of defending the Seirete.
I understand. It's only natural. I understand how they would lose faith under these circumstances. Continue to work on making repairs, and on building back trust as well.
That's a surprise. I
I think the
suppose I just
one
assumed
major
that old
thing in
man
Bleach's
Yama would be
like
throwing a
entire
fit over
universe, I
I'm
was
sure that you must have your own
kinda hoping
feelings
to like
about everything that's been happening lately.
figure out was like
I
more
hope I can do something
kind
to
of like a
improve her situation.
bringer, but in the sense of Soul Reaper, but in the human realm. Like
Captain,
they just like
please enjoy them.
somehow manifested, like say like
local vegetables for
they
you.
reincarnated from Soul Reaper to human, but maintained power. And maybe not necessarily
might want to try it.
Rice crackers.
Togo rotin for you.
Sweet potato
but yeah,
jelly?
like not necessarily their memories, but maybe their spiritual power was remembered.
Sojiro. Alright then. Now it's time to take a look at Shunsui and Jushiro's
And I
suggestions.
completely forgot to push it out
Look at all
streaming.
this food.
And all these
There's far
fucking
too much of it.
Discord chats
There's
I'm a
no
part of.
way to eat it all.
I was more worried about making sure I was still fit into my schedule.
It seems in the Rukon district.
What is it?
Head Captain, what are you doing here?
I do not need reasons. Just explain the
I
situation.
am head captain. Rah, rah, rah.
There are people trying to press past the gates.
It seems they are here to express grievances to the court guard for the recent incidents.
Jidanbo is trying to calm them down right now. But I'm afraid that some of the Soul Reapers are attempting to suppress them with force for turning...
Yeah, forgot James, you already followed me. I was like, okay. It's been a while since seen you pop in my stream though, for sure.
Looks like we inadvertently picked the perfect moment to show up.
As expected of the head captain, always a step ahead.
He's head captain, he's supposed to be.
This isn't really the time for a nice little chit-chat.
Open the gate, Jidanbo!
Is he healed?
Head Captain Yamamoto.
It's that devil! Ryusai Yamamoto! Get out of here! He'll kill us all! Look at you now! With the head captain here, you all...
Silence!
What?
How dare a soldier of the 13 Court God squads turn his blade on the people?
But...
Oh? You have something you wish to say to me? Well then, it appears that a punishment is due.
Wow. You back talk to head captain. Ooh, I get to play as Old Man Yamamoto? Hell yeah. Better beat some ass. Come here, boy.
A correction must be made. I have to educate you as to the nature of the 13 Court God squads.
Oh, please, forgive me, Head Captain.
There is no forgiveness.
Reflect well upon them before you have to beg for forgiveness. I'm still here. Try this one.
I hate playing as Old Man Yamamoto only because of his sword sitting there draining his life. It's like right now, if I don't block, he can sit there. Yeah, knock me. I mean, it forced my opponent to open himself, trying to finish me off. but it's I feel like it's dumb because if you don't do it just right, you screwed. Oh, but yeah. So, is it possible fights? Possibly not. Okay.
The complaints that the people are bringing forth are completely valid and owing to our own incompetence. The 13 Court Guard squad shall steadfastly defend this place with our very lives. I, Shinje Kuni Ginryosei Yamamoto, make this vow unto you. I beg you to put your trust in us once more.
I commend you.
Right now is not the time for that. We are holding a sumptuous feast, so help us prepare.
A feast?
After all, that is what we need in this particular moment.
Yes, earn the people's trust back.
There are numerous people who have yet to recover from the previous battle. And many have fallen into poverty.
I wonder how the money system works in Soul Society. Because they don't need the money. Like,
Well,
you already did.
Isn't that good news to get?
Yes, that's something only the head captain could do. If the Central 46 were functioning, then it wouldn't have turned out this way.
How far in advance was that calculated?
I wonder about that.
Looks like old man Yama's safe on his throne for a while.
Yeah, he is. Tears. Alright. Let's see, Byakuya. Okay. Sway phone. Iori. I guess you gotta play as a few of these guys. So I'm gonna just do the 9 boxes. People left. What's the fight
Please
going on?
take these files and bring them over to Squad 6.
Right. Yes, sir. Interim Captain, if I may.
What is it?
Oh yeah,
You've been
him.
working non-stop lately. You're starting to look a bit pale. May I suggest you rest for a little while?
Oh, thank you. I'll take a rest for a while in just a bit once I'm done.
If you say so. I hope I didn't offend you, sir. Anyway, I'll take my leave.
And now to check the Seirete Bulletin draft.
It's all unfolding just like I thought it would. You said that you were going to get some rest and take care of yourself? What are those papers then?
What? Oh! Rangiku! What are you...
I just came to see how you were doing. I didn't want to bother
Technically,
you,
I'll
so I
rank
just
her
waited
for-
around outside. And then I heard you talk about that. That's it, right? That's next month's Seirete Bulletin, isn't it? You could allow someone else to handle proofreading it, you know. You must be busy enough with all your work as interim captain.
Oh, I couldn't do that. With all that's going on right now, I want to make sure that I can help out as much as possible. By the way, about the Seirete Bulletin, there's an article about a great confectionery downtown. Sounds like it's right up your alley. I'm sure you'll love it.
You sure don't look like you're all right to me. Hey, what's wrong? What's the matter? You're shaking all over.
I just really haven't had the opportunity to get enough sleep lately. But I'm all right. Honestly. Wait. I'll get us some tea.
Don't worry, I was merely passing by, that's all. I don't mean to stay Hey, are you listening?
Those sweets. The ones that go so well with tea.
Funk.
Where did I put them?
It's just too much work. This isn't something just one good night's sleep could fix. Good thing I brought that thing along with me.
What is this?
It's an experimental product made by the Department of Research and Development. They said it's based off a drink that's really popular right now in the world of the living. They gave it this catchy name. It's called Unleash the Hollow Bolster Energy Drink. I got a few samples from them for you to try out. Come on, drink it. Bottoms up.
What? Really?
Get the man all take
You
the
mean you got this for
caffeine.
me? Oh, thank you so much.
You can thank me later. For now, just drink.
Yes.
Zarana Giku.
Oh.
Oh.
So, is it working?
No.
I suddenly feel like I can focus much better. I can feel the heat running through my body. It's like nothing could stop me now.
Glad to hear that. Now you can finish up all of that work you have and go to bed early, all right?
Yes! Thank you for looking out for me. She went out of her way to get this for me. I have to work even harder so it won't go to waste. Something's off. I felt so good earlier, so energized. But now, I feel so sluggish and slow. I can't move right now. I can't even speak. Could it be because of that drink?
Whoops.
Interim Captain Hisagi, I have heard that you have not been well for the past 3 days. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry to make you worry over nothing. I've been feeling so tired and run down since then. Work has started piling up. I still feel under the weather, but still, I have to do my best. So, the Hollow was seen around here, isn't that right?
That seems to be the case. The advance team should already be on its way.
Ah, over there. Let's hurry.
I like how you. Oh, menos grande. I remember his backstory was he was supposed to be like the lead head on like teaching people to fight hollows. Like he was a couple grades ahead of everyone else. Let's not say we did, okay? How the fuck am I supposed to beat up a menos grande? Thing is huge. God. Oh, it actually don't let me fight it? Oh. You gonna bite me?
Sure like to howl, huh? I wish I had the energy you seem to have. Keep your eyes on me.
Yeah, you can take a couple bites out of me.
This is the end. Won't let you. Now, let's go. I'm not impressed. Are you ready? Take this.
Oh.
Are you ready? So slow.
Oh, so you actually able to block that? Sweet. Even though I'm telling him to go left and right, he's doing whatever. I thought him doing this is him awakening his sword, but I guess he's tired. Bye bye, menos grande.
Excellent job, Interim Captain Hisagi. Huh? Hey.
Please, take care of the rest.
Whoopsies.
Interim Captain Hisagi!
Alright, once we get back to this menu, we'll probably call it quits here there, guys. Probably go and raid someone.
Look at me, getting knocked out in front of my own men. I finally started getting better. But I can't have Rangiku seeing me when I'm in a state like this.
Coming in.
Huh? Captain Hitsugaya!
I heard from Rangiku. It seems that the drink she brought you caused you some serious difficulty. As captain of Squad 10, please accept my apologies for your troubles.
Not at all. It's not her fault.
I'm afraid that won't do. My subordinates' mistakes are also my mistakes. So that means I will help you out with your work.
What? That would be an enormous help, but, I mean, it's my job.
It wasn't a suggestion. I'm going to do it. You always take too much upon yourself. Learn how to rely on those around you a bit more.
Captain Hitsugaya, thank you very much. But what you just said applies to you as well.
He told you on your shit.
Fine.
We're in the same boat.
Those two really do get along quite nicely. I ought to invite the captain the next time that we go out for drinks. He'll have to settle for only having soft drinks, of course.
Well, how long are you going to just stand there doing nothing?
Oh, you saw me?
Of course I did. I can sense your presence without even trying. More importantly, isn't there something that you should say to him?
Rangiku.
Shuhei, I heard that you ran into a bit of a tough spot because of the side effects of that drink I gave you to try out before. I wanted to help you, but look how that worked out. It totally backfired. I'm so...
Oh, please, don't apologize.
Hello viewer, unfortunately your joining has about to end, but I appreciate it.
Really?
But I raid once this video is
I
done.
very much appreciate your concern for me.
Shuhei?
He says that, but I'll still punish you. You'll have to help him out with his work too.
Ugh. Fine, I'll do it, but just this one time.
Thank you. Both of you. Being surrounded by people who truly care about you is a great thing. Relying on other people, huh? I'm still not used to that. But I suppose I'll have to try little by little.
Alright. Alright guys. It's been fun. Looking at a couple of channels. I think we're gonna sit there and raid Wino here. He's currently playing Final Fantasy X. So if you like a lot of old school games, I'm gonna go raid him. So stand by for the raid. And see you guys next time. Be safe. Peace out.